All right, man. It's a rainy, nasty morning, but happy to wake up today. About to go drink my protein, go get a workout, and get focused on the day today. So, with that being said, let's talk about the Kanye West. Because me and Sam and we did a video, brief, because I was kind of on my way doing something, so I didn't really get to talk a lot. But we did a video um, talking about Kanye West, and we got a little bit of backlash. People calling us this, people saying this, and calling us that, and I want to explain it just a little more, and kind of get a little bit deeper into the context of what I was trying to say, because I don't think people, it was such a short video that I think people took what I said out of context, right? So let me give you some context. Somebody said it sounds like I'm bitter, I'm hating, I'm jealous. Now listening, like really digging into the whole interview, which I watched yesterday, I'm not going to say my perspective is different, but not that I didn't before, but I understand where Kanye is coming from, right? And I agree with him on some fronts. I do. I just feel like the method that he's using, right, is going to alienate himself from people that may want to support him. What do I mean by that? When you go to these lengths to prove your point, such as wearing, a KKK suit and saying some of the things that you're saying, it could be viewed as counterproductive, and now you're giving the people that you're trying to expose ammo to use against you. Now, maybe he don't care. Maybe Kanye's like, I don't give a damn. This is my demonstration. This is the way I know how to do it. And if that's your demonstration, hey, I salute you. However, are there other ways? And I'm not telling you to be docile and be quiet. I'm saying speak. But are there other ways to get your point across? Now, I see why you got to salute academics for putting the uncensored version, as we know, of the interview up. Because you guys can remember when Kanye went on Drink Champs, they censored him. So he felt like maybe one of a handful of platforms that would not censor him, academics, he went on there and he got his point across. And he got almost 2 million people that watched it. Right? However, what he's trying to do, what he's attempting to do, in my opinion, right? He's trying to show the hypocrisy of the industry. He's trying to show and expose the powers that be for who they are. He makes comparisons between himself and Diddy, which I think is fair play. If you've been watching our channel, you know we always kind of dig into that aspect. Wow, this water's crazy. Of the way they systematically attack, black wealthy men, or wealthy men, period, and the methods they use to do so. We always talk about that on this channel. So I agree with that. My thing is, and I'm not saying Kanye's not doing some of this, if you want to affect, the culture and affect the people, for example, you got people, putting up houses, people building centers, people building schools, real schools, not fake schools, right? Community centers, things like that. Look at what Nipsey was trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? So if you want to affect it, yes, you could talk. That's where it starts. But use the wealth, right? Use the wealth to actually make a change. And if you're going to go out as the martyr, go out as the martyr. Build institution behind it. Build infrastructure behind it. That's all I'm saying. Don't just let them marginalize you, put you in a box, call you crazy, call you this, and when you die, somebody else takes over your wealth. No. Put that into things and in places that can multiply it and that can empower the people that should be supporting you. Now, I know you lost a lot of supporters. Most people in the industry is not going to support you. Most people are going to call you crazy. And I don't necessarily think he's crazy. I just think that what I was trying to say in the video was that when you continuously have these outbursts, these unorthodox outbursts on Twitter, you start to, we made an example of when he came out, you know, was 3 years ago now, when he made his statements and he went against Adidas, how powerful that was. How he sparked the algorithm. Like that, like if he did an interview at that time, it would have been 10 million, 15 million people would have watched it. You feel what I'm saying? The impact is different. It's like a Jay-Z. Imagine Jay-Z every day. And I always use Jay as an example because he's one of the guys that's more reserved. He don't talk a lot. He ain't really on social media like that, tweeting and shit. Imagine every day Jay-Z was saying something. Every day he was tweeting. And he was just wilding out. He would lose the mystique about himself. And all I was saying, man, I don't want Kanye to lose the mystique about himself. You want your words to be powerful. You want to be calculated in everything that you say. That's all I'm saying. Y'all talking like, oh, you know, this and that, and I'm unsubscribing. And people been saying unsubscribe for 8 years, bro. That don't move me, bro. That don't move me. They've been unsubscribing and subscribing for the last 8 years. That's just a part of the game. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah, yes, I understand. What he's saying is, look, I'm gonna wear a symbol of hate, right? And you guys are gonna be outraged about that. But on the contrary, look at these record labels, look at these artists, look at these execs promoting Black Death, co-signing Black Death, funding Black Death. And nobody cares. We celebrate it. That's what I get it. You telling the truth. I can't argue against it. We always talk about this. Look at our track record. Look at our track record. Now I'm driving in and I got time to talk about it right now. By the way, look in the description box below, top line, and buy some of my beard oil and beard balm, baby. You know what I'm saying? And you can use it on your whole face too. All natural oil. You know what I'm saying? Your lips and everything. So that's all that I was ever saying, bro. And I don't mind he calling out people. I don't care. Like, call out who you gonna call out because I don't know your relationship with these people. They may have did you dirty. I don't know. So that's your prerogative. But you're gonna be viewed, and maybe it's not that big of a deal because I'm a Gemini. Kanye's a Gemini. Oftentimes we're misunderstood. Yes, I'm a Gemini. So I salute Kanye West. And I understand his message. I just don't want him to lose the mystique and the people to write him off as some crazy ass lunatic. And every time he says something like Damian Wayans was saying, we look at him like the guy on the side of the road that's saying some good stuff. Oh, World War III is coming. Like, oh yeah, we know, but it's like at the end of the day, like, yo, thousands of people are walking past you because they think you're loony. When we know Kanye's platform is ginormous. We know Kanye has made history in music and fashion with the Yeezys. Like, think about it. Like, second to only Jordan, the way he did shit. Like, I still love Yeezys to this day. second to only Jordan, bro. Like, Yeezys was the hottest thing. They was on there. I bought a pair of Yeezys for $800 a few years back. I'm not gonna lie. I still ain't worn them yet. They ain't worth that now, but I'm just, you know, he was right up there with Jordan. And Nike and all these other people, Balenciaga and Versace and all this stuff, Prada that people buy. So when you listen to the man, interviews, and people ask him the right questions, because he goes off on a lot of rants, but it's about asking him the right type of question and see how he answers. It's about that. So go check the interview out. We always gonna keep it a bean here. Like, the thing about this channel is, right, we don't have no sponsorships like that. We don't have nobody telling us what to do with our content. When we're able to sit down and record and speak, it's a free mind and a free thought. There's no script. There's no influence. We're able to have free mind and free thought. And if we're wrong with something, we can have free mind and free thought to come back and correct it. Right? That's the beauty of this thing. Like, I can say, I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna freestyle, I'm gonna let it roll. Saying, maybe come on here, we let it roll. I don't know what he's gonna say. He don't know what I'm gonna say. We just spit it out there and give our opinions, bro. And sometimes people might not like those opinions. But that's just the way I'm feeling. Like, the first thought that came to my mind when I seen academics made the, announcement about Kanye music is, who cares? That's just my thought. I'm sure a lot of people do, but my thought, my opinion on my channel is, I don't care. And it's not just Kanye. Most of these people that put out new music, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care no more. I don't even listen to music like that. And if I do, it's some old stuff. Or some R&B. So that's my thoughts. Hopefully I got a little bit of clarity. Made a little bit of more sense this time. 13 minutes in almost. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about Ye, though, man. A lot of people is very emotional. But where are these same people supporting him, though? When people was dragging him? Where y'all at? Because I seen y'all in the comments a lot, though. Hit the thumbs up on the video, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.